Hey guys, good afternoon. It's Michael Kears here. So today we are going to be talking about ways to profit in your IT business despite a hyper competitive marketplace. Huge issue. Software, there are millions of digital marketing, web development, .NET, CRM, cloud-based security. Uh, there's a lot of you guys out there. So, the services that you guys offer, it's super competitive. You guys need to learn how to weave through that competition so that you can, charge what you are worth, so you're not, competing with people by having price wars and things like that. So I'm going to give you guys a couple of strategies. It's going to be quick. For those of you who don't know me and don't know this, uh, I record these videos live through Periscope. Eventually, I'll develop a set schedule and shoot you guys an email so that you can hop on these and interact with me and ask questions. But if you're watching this on YouTube, anywhere other than my website, definitely make sure that you guys go there and check it out. I have a lot more information there as well. A little bit about me. My name is Michael Kears. I am a digital marketing consultant, and I specifically work with software and IT companies to help them get more clients through inbound and digital marketing. It's been pretty cool, and my clients have been enjoying the results. This is one of the issues that I see a lot of my clients have, and I just wanted to, put some information out there so they can, do what they need to do to hit those margins and grow their business. So there's only three ways to really grow your IT business in a hyper competitive marketplace. So one, you can increase the number of customers. Two, you can increase the average transaction value, or you can increase the frequency of repurchase. All right. So what I'm going to talk about is a way that you can leverage all three of those strategies at the same time, so it's a little bit more effective and you can 3 times your business. So the first thing you want to do is you want to target your audience as effective as possible. What do I mean by that? You want to focus on a specific group of customers or individuals that you're targeting and what their specific needs and wants are. I know this sounds counterintuitive, but the more specific you can zero in on the type of customer you want to do business with, the ones who see the most value in your product and begin to understand their needs, your business will skyrocket. I'm telling you, it's the one simple key that everyone misses. They always feel that if they single someone out, that they are going to miss out on opportunities, and that's just not the case. Next, you want to focus on what you do best for that group or for that target of people who will buy what you create. A great example of this is, athletes, Tiger Woods, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant. With rare exceptions, these athletes only did one thing, and that was their sport. They didn't have a balanced life. They didn't, spread themselves thin and try to be a master of all types of different positions and different sports. They focused on what they were good at, and they focused on their sport. The same relates to business. You need to focus on what you can be number one at, develop that, and constantly improve it, and zero in on the customers who will see value in that. Business will skyrocket. You won't have to worry about competition ever. Once you do these two things, it'll be easier to identify your target potential clients and partners to work with. Okay? And the reason why these strategies work is because you and your business will be seen as experts. You'll be well known in your niche, and you will never have to worry about competition. All right? Next, you want to utilize content marketing and showcase your expertise. Okay? Now, why content marketing? It builds your brand. Okay? You're constantly putting out information and content to, one, provide valuable information, and two, at the same time, it makes you it helps you to be seen as an expert and someone that people can trust. It'll also help you attract prospects and customers. I'm more likely to contact my plumber who is constantly sending me different information about how I can make sure that my pipes are more efficient, ways that I can save money on, my maintenance of my pipes. If they are always putting out information and sending me different tidbits on how I can improve my home, when I have a huge issue, he's going to be the first one I'll call. So you want to position yourself the same way with your potential customers. And you want to make sure that you provide information that your customers need before they buy. And that's what content marketing does. You're constantly giving them information. You're constantly telling them, why your services are valuable and ways that they can leverage your knowledge even without hiring you. And, if you do this with content marketing, it's going to increase your sales dramatically. All right. Next thing you want to do is you want to keep in contact with your prospects. Now, you can do that with content marketing, but some of the avenues that you can utilize and some of the methodologies are blogs. Blogging is huge. Podcasts. Okay, once you create a blog, you can then, redistribute those blogs verbally through a podcast. You can have webinars. I suggest that, especially if you're in this space, software IT, things tend to be very technical. So webinars are a great way to really explain your services or explain your products and really answer some questions and get individuals to understand exactly what you do. Live video is another great way to keep in contact with your prospects. Live video is so huge, and right now it is on the forefront of trends. So if you can leverage live video in what you do, it'll set you apart from the competition, absolutely. And then finally, social media sites. Once you use these channels, you can redistribute them across social media sites, particularly where your clients like to hang out. And if you're identifying who your ideal candidate is, then you'll understand what avenues and what social media sites are the best to make sure that you republish that content through those avenues. Next is what you want to do to stand out from competition and really smash them is you want to reach beyond existing demand. And what I mean by that is you want to create what they call blue ocean strategies. And if you've never read that book, it's a great book. I highly recommend it. And what they talked about and what you can do is you want to sometimes take a step back and look at non-customers. And once you start looking at these non-customers because you identify who your ideal customer is, you want to see if you can build on some commonalities that these customers value. If you can really get that and really understand that, that will cause you to create an innovative service and technology where you'll eventually create your own marketplace. And this is how the Titans have done it in the past. So if you can really, now this one isn't the easiest one to do, but if you can really understand that, how to strategically create those blue ocean strategies by looking at non-customers and look at the commonalities, you'll really exceed. Let me give you an example. Southwest Airlines, I believe it was, what they did was they looked at all of the alternative reasons why someone wouldn't fly with Southwest. Some of the things that they looked at was you can drive, it's more cost effective to travel by plane, and they looked at and did the research of why someone would choose these other alternatives to get the same result rather than flying. And what they found was, or what they were able to do was, they were able to take those other options that their non-customers had at their disposal and found a way to implement them in the Southwest Airlines. So and if you listen to their brand or their mission statement is, we take the cost of renting a car or car rental to be equivalent with airplane travel or flight travel. So they really came up with an economy class flight model that was just as cheap as car rentals. So it's the air version of car rentals. So that's an example. And if you can do that and kind of reach beyond the existing demand, you will never have to worry about competition. And lastly, what you want to do is you want to strategize your innovation, because business is all about innovation in marketing. That's the bottom line of what we do. So you want to be just ahead of the trend. Things like live video. That puts you just ahead of the trend from your competitors. You want to ensure that there are infinite upsides to what you're doing and to these innovative strategies that you're looking to implement. And to be what we call innovative, you want to employ these 5 steps. And these are the 5 steps that they found in all innovative companies, whether it be Google, Apple, these are the five things that they found, and the 5 things that you want to implement if you want to be innovative. New voices. You gotta challenge the old way that you are doing things, and sometimes that means bringing in different people, different resources, different perspectives. Next is you want to ask new questions and different type of questions, which will create different types of conversations. Okay, if you continue to do the same thing, you'll always continue to get the same thing that you've gotten. So sometimes you have to switch it up. Next is you want to develop some new passions. Why are you really in business? Are you in, and what business are you really in? Are you in the technology business, or are you selling a CRM for real estate agents to help them manage their real estate agents, as well as their customer base and their different homes that are on the market? So are you really in the technology space, or are you really in the home business, the business of helping individuals find homes? And so sometimes it's all about that perspective and that passion and your mission. And then finally, this will give your organization new experiences. And if you're able to really generate and really strategically think about innovation with your technology, sky's the limit, and competition will not be able to keep up. So again, to really thrive in this hyper competitive industry that we are in today, you want to target your audience as effectively as possible, utilize content marketing to showcase your expertise, keep in contact with your customers, really nurture that relationship, reach beyond the existing demand and try to come up with your own marketplace and blue ocean strategies, and really always be thinking about the innovation and how you can strategically implement that in your business. So with that being said, if you really enjoyed some of this information and find it valuable, if you're replaying this on Periscope, definitely give me some hearts, please. Tap that screen, share on Twitter, share with your followers, because I'm pretty sure someone that may see some value in this. If you are watching this anywhere else, check out the link below. That'll take you to my website, where you can find a lot more information similar to this on digital marketing and how you can implement a predictable system to help grow your business. If you like what you heard, comment, tell me what you thought about it. If you want to hear some more information or different types of topics, also click the link below. I go into a little bit more detail on how you can implement this system for yourself. And yeah, that's it. So hey, again, this is Michael Kier signing out. I hope you found this valuable. Thanks.